have to wear eyelashes to be beautiful, like eyebrows. Like, you don't need all that. You're beautiful, like, just the way you are. And that's not black girl magic either. Black girl magic is natural.
I thought black girl magic was black women becoming the highest educated population in this country. I thought black girl magic was black women prioritizing their careers and climbing the corporate ladder. I thought black girl magic was black women becoming entrepreneurs, not for the sake of opening businesses, but for being innovators in their industry, for being a pillar of their community. That's what I thought black girl magic was rooted in. When did the conversation shift into being based in aesthetics? And even
black women and their weaves and lashes, no other race of women wear weaves and lashes, but black women come to our church. They're beautiful and natural state with no wigs, weaves, creamy crack, acrylic nail. Like Ezekiel! The Bible tells me so. Because black women, praise the Lord. I just want black women to know that, right. Lauryn Hill said, hair by European, nails. I don't listen to rap, so I'm not sure of the rest of the lyrics.
And hair weaves like Europeans, fake nails done by Koreans. Come again.
Black women.
And the video is for the hoes who are dressed 1800s casket sharp, talking about black women beauty standards. If you are not them, you can scroll on or you can stay. It doesn't matter. You bitches are in a cult. You're in a cult. And also, I think it's wild that y'all said that Trump is better for black people on your podcast, and you then said that Kamala Harris is not African American. Do you bitches know that you are biracial? You are, I can see she's biracial. That's you. And you had the audacity, the caucasity, because you got that in you, to say that she was not African. And then you talk about black women beauty standard. Just go ahead and drink the Kool-Aid. Whatever Kool-Aid they serve at your next function, just
Someone just pointed out that those girls look like they would snitch on Harriet Tubman. And you know what? I get it. I didn't even want to make a follow-up video about those biracial Amish presenting girls. I just had more to say. Now I get why they think the way they do, because they are confused. They don't even know who they are. They keep saying that they are not Amish, yet they are dressing like the pilgrims from the year 1800s. And in the video, the girl looked like she got lip gloss on. That's not natural for your lips to be looking like you just ate into some greasy ass chicken. So how you gonna be contradicting yourself and telling people not to wear makeup? And let's get into the edges, because their edges are swooped better than mine. I'll sit here and pick apart everything that a black woman's do, but y'all sitting here mimicking a black woman's hairstyle. Who taught y'all how to do y'all edges like that? I'll wait. So it is kind of contradictory to tell a black woman how to wear her hair, meanwhile you're mimicking our hairstyles. It's confusing on why y'all wear your hair like that when y'all don't even identify as black women. That's why I said they don't even know who they are. That's why they confused.
I just wish the black woman knew.
I'm sorry, who?
You don't.
Yes, I've changed wigs from earlier. Don't worry about that. I'm seeing thousands and thousands of comments come in. Let's break some down. Number one, if you don't know who Lazy Bone is, you're too young to be on this page. Move along. Number two, those of you saying right message, wrong messenger, wrong message. Let grown women do what they want to do with their hair and their bodies and their skin and their lashes and their nails. Why are black women the only women in the doggone community not allowed to have autonomy over how they want to look? Why do random groups of people, other black women included, feel the need to constantly critique the choices of other autonomous black women? Let me tell you, it's because you don't view us as human. You don't view our damn selves as human, because we're typically treated as subhuman. And here's a prime example of how. There are many people in the comments saying, yes, black women are insecure. They need to stop being insecure and stop wearing the wig. Why are black women not allowed to be insecure? Why does it make sense for a woman of another color to maybe lose their hair or not be feeling confident or want to make an enhancement and they do so? But when a black woman does it, she's supposed to carry the burden of not feeling good about herself. For what? Why aren't we allowed that human emotion of feeling insecure and wanting to make an enhancement or a change? Why aren't we allowed to be creative with our appearances and our choices? Why do we get constantly criticized for how we look, even if we try to look as the masses say that we should. There's literally a law in place because people were discriminating so much in the workplace against natural hair. People hated the natural hair, and they say it doesn't look professional. So you make Tamika go get a wig, and then you say, you need to stop being insecure and take the wig off. What the hell? I can't be more clear when I say this. Leave Black women alone. The Cardis and the Katanjis, okay? Leave them all alone.
The reactions have been intense, to say the least. Many Black women are expressing frustration at yet another instance of their personal choices being up for public debate. You know, it's not just about this one podcast. It's part of a larger pattern of scrutiny that Black women have faced for centuries. There's a deliberate strategy at play here with the podcast hosts. It's a classic case of using controversy for clout. Make a bold, provocative statement about Black women, let the algorithm do its thing, and watch the views roll in. It's a formula we've seen time and time again in the digital age. But here's the thing. These aren't just harmless discussions for entertainment. They can have real consequences. This kind of content impacts Black women, especially younger generations. It's really troubling when you think about it. These narratives can have a profound impact on self-esteem and self-image. When you're constantly told that your natural features or your choices are somehow wrong or less than, it can lead to a lot of internalized negativity. It's a heavy burden for anyone, let alone young people still forming their identities. And I imagine it's not just about personal impact, but also broader societal implications, right? It's a vicious cycle. These harmful narratives get amplified through viral moments like this podcast, which in turn reinforces societal prejudices, which then feed back into more of these types of discussions. Breaking this cycle requires active effort from all of us. So how can we change the narrative around Black women's beauty choices? I think it starts with education and representation. We need more diverse voices in media, more Black women in positions of power in the beauty and fashion industries. We need to teach media literacy so people can recognize and challenge these harmful narratives. And on an individual level, we need to listen to and amplify Black women's voices on these issues. We need to shift the narrative to focus more on the positive aspects of Black beauty and self-expression. You know, these choices aren't just about aesthetics. They can be forms of art, of self-love, of connection to heritage. By reducing them to fodder for debate, we're missing out on celebrating that beauty and creativity. I think we need to create more spaces that celebrate Black creativity and self-expression. This could be through art exhibitions, fashion shows, or digital platforms that showcase the incredible diversity and artistry of Black beauty. We need to amplify voices that speak about Black beauty with joy and pride rather than criticism and judgment. I think the message is clear. Black women's choices are not yours to critique or exploit. These choices are rooted in personal expression, cultural heritage, and often centuries of resistance against oppressive beauty standards. To content creators, I'd say, there are so many positive, uplifting stories you could be telling. Why not focus on those instead of creating divisive content for clicks? You are beautiful, you are valid, and your choices are your own. Don't let anyone make you feel less than for how you choose to express yourself.